Taylor Swift's latest musical chapter, The Enigmatic and Glittering Life of a Showgirl, has arrived with the force of a Broadway spotlight crashing onto a Vegas stage, illuminating every corner of the pop universe. This 12th studio album, a sonic tapestry woven from threads of vulnerability, reinvention, and unapologetic glamour, dropped at midnight, marking not just a release but a reclamation. Swift, the 35-year-old maestro of melody and memoir, has orchestrated a promotional symphony that begins with a radio takeover so meticulously timed it feels like a choreographed dance number. From the crack of dawn in London to the morning rush in New York, her voice will echo across airwaves, pulling listeners into the album's world of sequins, secrets, and showbiz confessions. This isn't mere publicity, it's an immersion, a way for Swift to bridge the intimate act of songwriting with the communal thrill of discovery. As fans dissect leaked lyrics and viral snippets, these radio spots promise unscripted glimpses, perhaps a whispered anecdote about a track's genesis or a laugh that reveals the woman behind the icon. The Blitz kicks off in the UK, where the time difference gives early risers a front-row seat to Swift's global charm offensive. Between 3 a.m. and 3:15 a.m. Eastern Time, which translates to the bleary-eyed 8 a.m. hour in London, Swift will grace 4 powerhouse breakfast shows, each a staple in the British media landscape. First up is Capital Breakfast, hosted by the effervescent Jordan North, whose show is a daily ritual for commuters tuning in for banter, beats, and the occasional celebrity drop-in. Imagine the studio buzzing as Swift dials in, her voice cutting through the static like a high note in a power ballad. North, known for his infectious energy and knack for drawing out personal stories, might coax tales of late-night writing sessions in hidden Nashville hideaways or the thrill of collaborating with surprise guests on tracks that pulse with theatrical flair. Capital's audience, a mix of pop purists and casual listeners, will lap up any crumb about how Life of a Showgirl evolved from a concept album about performance's double-edged sword into a full-fledged emotional odyssey. Hot on its heels is the Hits Radio Breakfast Show, where Flick Colby and Dave Barry hold court with a playlist that spans eras and genres, making it the perfect canvas for Swift's genre-bending sound. This slot, airing in that same golden quarter hour, positions Swift as the ultimate wake-up call, her presence elevating the show from routine to revelatory. Barry's smooth patter could lead into a deep dive on a standout single, perhaps unpacking the metaphors of spotlights and shadows that thread through the album's narrative arc. Listeners, many of whom have followed Swift from her country roots to this pop pinnacle, will hang on every word, especially if she teases the influences, maybe a nod to Liza Minnelli's Cabaret Cool or the raw confessions of a Joni Mitchell confessional. It's these moments that humanize Swift, reminding us that behind the billionaire status and Eras tour extravaganzas lies an artist who still gets butterflies before hitting play. Magic FM follows suit, a station that leans into the magical allure of music with its soft rock sophistication and celebrity confessions. Hosted by a rotating lineup of smooth operators, this appearance will feel like a velvet lounge chat, intimate and enchanting. Swift might share how the album's title track, with its shimmering synths and storytelling lyrics, was born from a dream of reinvention amid personal upheavals. Magic FM's demographic, discerning adults who crave depth over dazzle, will appreciate the nuance, perhaps prompting questions about the album's thematic core, the exhaustion and ecstasy of living under constant scrutiny. And rounding out the UK quartet is Heart Breakfast, Joel Ross and Ashley Roberts' domain of heartfelt hits and heartfelt talks. Roberts, a former Pussycat doll with her own showgirl sheen, could bond with Swift over the highs and hazards of performance life, turning the segment into a sisterly symposium on resilience and reinvention. Across the Atlantic, American fans won't be left in the lurch. Z100's Elvis Duran and The Morning Show, a New York institution that's launched countless careers and broken endless exclusives, welcomes Swift into its chaotic, confetti-filled studio vibe. Airing in the heart of the morning commute, this spot is pure adrenaline. Duran's rapid-fire questions, the crew's infectious laughter, and Swift's poised yet playful responses. Z100, the top pop station in the nation's media epicenter, reaches millions who'll be blasting Life of a Showgirl from car stereos and office speakers. Duran might grill her on the album's production wizardry, those lush orchestrations courtesy of Jack Antonoff or Aaron Dessner, or elicit a fan shout-out that goes viral by lunch. It's here that Swift's stateside stronghold shines, her appearances historically spiking streams and sales, as seen with past drops like Midnights or The Tortured Poets Department. But radio is just the opening act in Swift's meticulously mapped media marathon. After this dawn patrol, the itinerary swells with late-night luminaries, each promising a different lens on the album's luminous lore. The Graham Norton Show, that bastion of British bonhomie, slots Swift for a 3:40 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time appearance, prime evening viewing for UK audiences. Norton's red sofa has hosted royalty from Madonna to Mick Jagger, and his disarming wit could unlock Swift's more whimsical side. He teased an early listen on Instagram, hinting at tracks that sparkle like diamonds in a showgirl's tiara, setting fans abuzz with speculation. Expect Norton to probe the album's Vegas-inspired visuals or the personal reckonings embedded in songs about love's grand illusions. Stateside, the late-night circuit beckons with Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show on October 6th, where a roulette-themed promo clip, Fallon spinning a wheel emblazoned with Swift's eras, has already amassed millions of views. Fallon's boyish enthusiasm pairs perfectly with Swift's collaborative spirit. They've jammed on parodies and duets before, so this could feature a live rendition of a Showgirl deep cut, complete with Fallon's lip-sync flair. The segment's playful energy might delve into the album's Gambler's Gamble motifs, drawing parallels to Swift's own high-stakes career pivots. Then, on October 8th, Seth Meyers extends an olive branch, or rather, a lyric-laced invitation, for an extended sit-down on Late Night. Meyers, ever the wordsmith, announced it quoting a Showgirl line while donning a cardigan from the album's merch drop, a meta-nod to Swift's knitwear legacy. His interview style, thoughtful and teasing, could unpack the album's literary layers, from Shakespearean sonnets to show-tune soliloquies. This radio and TV gauntlet isn't arbitrary. It's Swift's masterstroke in an era where attention is the ultimate currency. Post-Eras Tour, with its billion-dollar haul and cultural quake, Swift could coast on residuals, but Life of a Showgirl demands immersion. The album, rumored to feature guest spots from Post Malone and Lana Del Rey, explores fame's fluorescent underbelly, the thrill of the footlights masking midnight doubts. Tracks like Cancelled, with its Gucci glam teases, or the titular anthem promised to be Swift's most performative yet, blending Broadway bombast with confessional country. These appearances amplify that radio for the raw, unfiltered Swift.